There are 4 elemental swords in Citadelle Des Morts that are required for the main Easter egg. I'm going to cover how you can unlock and upgrade the fire sword. This won't take you a lot of time, so let's get into it. To start, progress your game until you get into the dining hall. This is where you're going to find the perk Voltrade, and it's going to have a broken ceiling. Inside, you're going to see several different statues that have swords on them, and also different symbols on them, identifying which sword is going to be related to which statue. Now, of course, for this video, we're focusing on the fire sword, so you want to look for the statue that has a dragon on the breastplate or just the middle of the chest. From here, progress your game until you hit round 10. Once you hit round 10, you should see this very particular zombie with a knight helmet on its head. Kill this zombie and you will see it drop an item. This item is going to be a golden stamp. This stamp allows you to pick one of the 4 statues to take the sword that the statue is holding. Don't worry if you end up picking the wrong statue at first. These stamps and zombies spawn pretty often. With this stamp in your inventory, go back to the knight with the dragon, interact with this statue, and it will give you the bastard sword. As soon as you take it, you'll see you have the dragon bastard sword. This allows you to move on to the next step, upgrading this to the fire sword, which thankfully is really simple. From the location where you got this sword, run back into the hallway that led you into the dining hall and go up some steps where you probably already saw there is a statue of a dragon. Taking a closer look at this dragon, you'll see that it has a slot to place a sword, so all you have to do is interact with this statue and this fire sword will be placed into this pedestal. Once that sword is in the pedestal, this is going to ignite 3 flames across the map. The first one is going to be found in a corner in the spawn room right next to the rampage inducer. This will be very easy to see once you see it on fire. Now the second flame is very close by. As you see, it's to the left side of the spawn room, very easy to see, and if you run up the hill you'll see Deadshot, so you can use Deadshot as an easy guide to get back down the hill to this fire. Now the third and final fire is in the courtyard right near Melee Macchiato. All you have to do from Melee Macchiato, take a right towards the cannon and you will see the final fire next to the trap that dumps boiling oil. Now this is where the hard part of upgrading the fire sword comes in. You'll see the flames active, and what you want to do is interact with these flames. As soon as you get the flames interacted and onto you, you have to sprint all the way to where you place the sword, and as you're doing that you are getting damaged by the flames. So I highly recommend when you're doing so, run and slide at the same time so that you go much faster, because the furthest one is very difficult to do your first time around, and as you can see it's very easy to get knocked towards the end. This may take you a couple tries, but when you have all 3 flames activated onto the sword, you're going to see the statue come alive, breathe fire onto the sword, and you now have the upgraded version of the fire sword, which is really powerful. Just like all these swords, it has an ultimate attack, but this one in particular, it allows you to shoot several different fireballs out of the front of this sword, and as you see, it explodes everything in its path. Now of course it also has the normal blocking ability, or parry ability as they call it, and the normal swing, but now you have the fire damage on this sword as well. Obviously it's a really powerful sword. I find it to be a lot of fun in comparison to some of the other swords, and its ultimate ability is definitely one of the strongest. It also has its own custom animation, which is also very cool to see, and all the other swords have their own custom animation, but it's still nice to see that Treyarch took the time to put a unique one on each of the swords. But that's how you can get Caliburn the Fire Sword in the brand new Zombies map of Citadelle Des Morts. I hope you guys found this walkthrough guide helpful. I hope it helps you through your main Easter egg, or it helps you get into higher rounds. If you did find this helpful, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below so I know that you did find it helpful, and let me know your favorite part about using this fire sword when you do fully upgrade it. Once again, I hope you guys found this walkthrough guide helpful. I'll catch you in the next video.